Hey there, Aries. Welcome back. All right, guys. Let's see what's going on in your energy. We'll pull from the bottom. The Queen of Sticks. So you might have somebody around you who wants some kind of revenge for something. This is a very spiteful person. Yes, that's what I'm getting. Very spiteful person. They think that something's unfair, or they think that they didn't receive what they deserve in this situation. Maybe you promised something. Straight card is coming out next. Yeah, this person feels like something was very unfair here. They did not get what they wanted. For one of you, I would say that this person feels like you took advantage of them. You, yeah, you the one that took advantage of them. That's what they're saying. So this person wants to come back around. They want to like, well, they're still around you, but this is somebody that wants to create some kind of problems here. They're upset. Okay, we have the Tower coming out in reverse, so they're upset. They want some kind of revenge here. Page of Coins is coming out in reverse. This person refuses to learn their lesson with dealing with you. They don't want to learn their lesson. It's like they want to keep something going on and on and on. For whatever reason. This person thinks that they're seeing things clearly. They really do believe that they're seeing things clearly. So for whatever reason, this person thinks that they could get away with something here. I'm hearing this person has not learned their lesson here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start verifying some of these cards. All right. Okay, you know what? Let's start with justice. Spirit, tell me more about justice. The Ace of Swords. So this person believes that they know a secret of yours, something that they could use as leverage, something that they could use to possibly blackmail you, or it's giving me that kind of vibe, like if you don't do what I want you to do kind of energy, then I'm going to tell your secret. You know, that kind of energy. So then it's telling me to pull from the bottom, so that's what I'm going to do. We have the Ace of Coins coming out. Looks like they think that they're going to get some kind of opportunity here. We have the Page of Swords coming out. So this person has vocalized something to you, or they, um, I'm getting like not necessarily came out and told you no, but I'm getting more of they made a remark or something that you were supposed to like read between the lines of something, in some kind of way, like mentioning something that they feel would like poke you. That's what I'm getting. Like they thought that they were gonna like mention something like, "Oh, weren't you around that store when it got robbed?" That kind of thing or something like that. The next card we have is the Page of Cups coming out over the Page of Sticks in reverse. So it's like, yeah, they're expecting some kind of abundance, that's for sure. They really are. They're expecting something here. It's like they haven't learned something. So they're expecting to get something out of nothing. They're expecting to get something out of nothing. They're expecting to receive by doing nothing. So I'm getting like this person could be very passive aggressive, right? We have Justice card, ooh, coming right over the Tower in reverse. I feel like you were able to get away from this person. Like I'm hearing that you got away from this person just in the nick of time. I'm hearing that you got away from them just before things got really bad. Looks like for one of you, this person was trying to change you. They were trying to change something that you were doing. They were trying to change something. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. They were trying to change something, but you stood strong. You stood up for yourself. Defended yourself. You went into that justice energy. And I feel like that was your way of protecting yourself by doing that. This, so you might have said something to this person and you were right. You were right about it. And it made this person feel a certain kind of way. It made them feel, it put them into the page of coins energy. So you like push them without, I mean, I'm not saying you actually push them down. Don't get me wrong. It's not like you physically push them down. No, but you did cause them to shrink. Does that make sense? Like that big ego that they had, it shrunk. So you said something that totally shrunk their ego here. It totally made them feel a certain kind of way. And this is like somebody that kept coming around to waste your time. And it's like the more that they did it, the happier they got because they were like getting your attention. So so it looks like this person feels like they missed their chance or they made a mistake somewhere. They're not getting the progress that they wanted with you, right? Okay. I don't know if y'all can see these in the card. I'm gonna put these here. Um, so they thought that they missed their chance here. Okay, so this is where this person is trying to like take control over the situation. They're trying to like assert some kind of dominance. It's like, no, I'm in charge here. It's kind of like they fell down and then they got back up and still trying to come towards you. This person does not see things clearly at all. I'm hearing that this person is trying to play tough for whatever reason. This could be a younger person or a younger energy, just a younger energy. Let's see what else came out. That's crazy. The Eight of Wands is verifying the Eight of Wands in reverse. So you didn't just cut this person off. Like, you didn't just ignore this person. I'm hearing like you cut them off completely, possibly in every way possible. You threw away their pictures, you threw away any letters, you threw away any memory of this person. It's kind of like this person wanted to be gangster. They thought that they were being gangster. They thought that they were winning and they weren't winning at all. And it was like, so it's kind of like this energy of like a puppy trying to bully a bulldog, a full grown bulldog, something like that, or a pit bull. But a little puppy coming in like, and then that dog just puts their hand, like their paw on the puppy's head and just holds it down, like, okay, be quiet, you're bothering me. It's giving me that kind of energy. That's the way that you were treating this person, and it made this person more angrier. This is why they want revenge because they're like, oh, you're not taking me serious, that kind of thing. Because I'm hearing you're standing up for yourself. You stood up for yourself, and you're standing up for yourself. Yes, you cut this person off, and yeah, they're mad. I am seeing this person coming back around. They are in this energy of the Seven of Swords, so they're like sneaking around you, and it could be around your kids, like being friends with your kids, your children, grandchildren. Could even be trying to, I want to say, like give them some kind of counsel, or like give them advice, like be a mentor for them because they're like reminiscing about something themselves, reminiscing about y'all's friendship or y'all's relationship. So they're like trying to be a good person to your kids or grandkids, right? Trying to get in their good graces. So this person's not like talking to you or trying to talk to you. They're trying to talk to your family members. Trying to get it together with your family members, get together, become friends, bond, bond with them. Okay. It's kind of like they think that they're going to get some kind of justice or they're going to get something their way by doing this, by making friends of them. The Ace of Wands. I'm hearing it's not working. It's not working. We have the Nine of Wands coming out in reverse too. It's not working. I'm hearing like these kids of yours or grandchildren of yours, or that could be family members, are not, they're not lowering their guard. They're not becoming, they're not being friendly with that person like that person was hoping. They're just not opening up like that person was hoping. um it's like that person is viewing your family members as being difficult, or they're viewing them as being stubborn, or they're viewing them as refusing to open up about, possibly about you. Let's see. I have them backwards. Seven of Wands in reverse. So yeah. So that person, I'm hearing like this person is pushing. They're trying to get these people to like open up about you or find out more about you. And I'm hearing like your family members is like pushing this person away. So they must know who they are. Let's see. Does Aries family members know who this person is and why they're doing this? Let's see. Yes or no. That's no. I take that as a no. They do not. But we have the Page of Cups coming out in reverse and the Three of Coins in reverse. Your family members have no interest in being friends with this person at all. Like, they are not even wanting to entertain this person at all. So, what's going on is that person is like becoming more and more aggressive toward them. Like, especially if they're younger. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that your family members are being harassed by this person. Okay, because they felt like they knew a secret about you, and they felt like they were going to be able to take advantage of you because of it. And it's like, you don't care. You're like, whatever. Whatever the secret is, it's not a secret. As a matter of fact, it could be a lie, flat out lie. We do have the Seven of Swords energy here. So, um, and we also have the Hangman in reverse energy, the Strength in reverse. So it's like their case, or their, I want to say case, like their case against you is not strong enough, or it's weak, or their lies are so weak they don't even make sense. I think this person, they don't hear themselves before they speak. They don't really think about how other people are going to view their lies. And I do feel like it's a lie. This secret that they're claiming they have, it very well could be something that they made up themselves. Something that they created themselves. Because that's how it's coming out. It's like they took something, a secret of yours, right? We have the Five of Cups coming out. Um, like they took a secret of yours, or something maybe you don't want people to know about necessarily, and then took it and made it bigger, or like changed the storyline around to make it worse than it was, or something like that. Something that they think that is gonna like put them in the Five of Cups in reverse energy. Huh. So it's kind of like they think that they're going to be put in this energy of like getting their way, or making them happy, or relieving them of something. It's kind of like if like you would forgive and forget something too. I mean, for one of you, maybe this is like they want you to forgive and forget something if they have something over you. That don't make no sense. But then sometimes people don't make sense. Sometimes people just don't make sense. This person could be in denial too with this cut. Yeah. So it could be that this person's in denial, or I think this person's logic is really messed up. Okay, like the way that they think is really messed up. It's crooked. It's backwards. Hmm. I don't know. I don't understand it. I think this person's mental is not all there. because they're really expecting a new beginning. They could be even expecting, so if this is like somebody that wants to get together with you, they could be thinking that this is the way to do it. You know, like they're gonna blackmail you, because that's how it is. Like like their lies or something like that is gonna trap you in, or so you have somebody that really wants to trap you in because they want to. Oh, okay, it's like they want to control you. They need somebody to control. This is definitely somebody that needs to have somebody to control. They need to feel important. You know, definitely. Let me see. They feel like they need to be important. They need to. Yeah, because we do have the Emperor in reverse card coming out. So, and the Eight of Sticks. It's kind of like they want some kind of respect or they want some kind of authority. They want to be an authoritative figure or they want to be in that position. But since you're not giving, because you're not going to give it to them willingly, like you're not going to give this person power, right, over you just willingly, right? So this person's like trying to bully their way into it or trying to force you into it or force you into some kind of submission here. For one of you, I'm hearing that you wanted to travel, or maybe you said something about traveling or going somewhere, and this person was like, oh, no, you shouldn't go there. You shouldn't go somewhere. That might be confirmation for one of you. Mm. I'm hearing the name Carl. I'm hearing the name Eddie or Edward or something like that. Okay. I'm also hearing something with an S, a name with an S. It's a female name. I want to say Samantha, but it's not Samantha. It could be Samantha, but I mean, I'm hearing a name that it sounds like Samantha, but it's not Samantha. But it seems like it. Okay. There's names that are coming to me that are players in this, or these could be your grandchildren's names or something like that. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. This person is upset because you're not bothered. You're not bothered at all. Like, you're not giving them the time of day. So what? Okay, so what is this person planning? Because okay, so since you're not giving them the time of day, so what is this person planning to do now? I mean, because I'm hearing like it's not working. They thought that they were gonna get one over on you. They thought that they were gonna Five of Swords in reverse, Five of Coins in reverse. It's like they thought that they were gonna like. I mean, it's kind of like this person's still around. They're still trying. They're still trying to get together with your kids. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Um, didn't this come out before in your reading where somebody was trying to get closer to your family? Didn't this come out like a year ago or 2 years ago or was it 3 years ago? Something like that. I know this came out before. So is this the same person that's still trying the same thing? Like like they're like all this time has passed and they're still trying and it's not working. I'm telling you, this person doesn't think straight because it's been going on for a long time, right? I mean, it is a possibility that one of you is not the same person, and this person is just doing something that another person has tried to do to another Aries. I mean, it is possible, you know, it is possible because, we all go through similar experiences, maybe not at the same time, but yeah, because they're expecting some kind of positive change, like they're gonna be able to get you to reel you in and they're expecting a shift here, like a shift in your energy, and they're expecting you to like welcome them back in or be forced to welcome them back in, kind of like that kind of energy, like including them in something here, or They want you to include them into something here. Hmm. Or like they want to call a truce. Maybe for one of you, they want to call a truce or something. For one of you, this person just recently got out of jail. Maybe they went away for a little while. Maybe they've been busy and now they're back. Okay. For one of you, they've been in jail for like the past year or two or something. And they just got released from jail, you know? They just got released and they're expecting you to welcome them back with open arms. Yeah, for one of you, could be. Okay. That's why they haven't been around. And this is why they haven't been on my table because they just recently got out. You know what I mean? So they feel like they can influence you. Huh. They feel like they can. So, you know what? I'm getting that this whole time that they were locked up, or if they weren't in jail, they were somewhere where they were locked up for a while. I don't know why I'm going to say nursing home. Maybe they were in a nursing home or rehab or something for a little while, and now they're back. You know, they're back trying to like wiggle their way back in, maybe with your kids or something, or wiggle their way back into your life, but not directly to you, but indirectly through somebody else in your family or friends. It could be coworkers. Like they're trying to get around you through somebody else, but it's not working. Nothing's working. Nothing that they're planning is working. I think it's something to do with the way that they think. So if they think this way on my table, can you imagine the things that they say to people that you know or your family, or you know what I mean? No wonder they're pushing this person away. They're like, "Oh, okay, yeah." You know, and this person's like trying to like have small talk with them and trying to like take on this counselor type of role. Like in other words, they're giving advice to your people around you. They're trying to give them advice, and nobody asked them for their advice. Nobody asked them for their opinion, but they just want to like put themselves in that kind of position so they could find out more information. Like it's kind of like they're hoping that if they put themselves in that kind of position, that the people around you would like tell them more, open up and say more. And then if they could get them to open up and say more about their personal situation, then they could eventually get to you. That's the energy I'm getting, like get to you. Yeah. Spirit is saying, yeah, that's what it is. So it's like they're hoping that they can like redirect the conversation. So you know what? It looks like this person is looking at this like they didn't take the time to study you. That's the energy I'm getting here. It's like they realize that they should have studied you. They should have learned more about you before trying some kind of tactic to control you. Like they should have did more research. Did more research on you. That's what I'm getting. So okay, oh, look what came out. That flipped out in the Three of Wands. Yeah, they're definitely planning for something here. Okay, we have the Chariot card coming out. They're definitely planning something here. They're definitely looking toward the future of a future plan of what they want to do here. But they are receiving some kind of momentum, guys. Or at least they feel like they are. So it means like they're connecting with somebody around you, like they feel like they found the person that would talk to them, that person that would let them quote counsel them, give them advice or something crazy like that. But they definitely are looking at this situation now with, I want to say, enthusiasm. Like, oh, I'm getting somewhere with somebody. I'm finally getting to the point here, or yeah, and it's like they're waiting for results. They're like waiting to see if this person that they're connecting with, like if that person's going to reach out to them, or Are they going to reach out to them? Because it's like they're waiting for the results. No. I take that as a no. Eight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, but we have Judgment. Ooh, Judgment just came out. Huh. It's saying no, but with the Judgment in reverse, I mean, the Judgment coming in upright, um, the person that they're connecting with might be very aware of who they are, very aware of y'all's connection, who they are to you, what this person is up to. I mean, they just might be very aware of some, like they're picking up on that person's vibes, and they're very aware that something's going on here, like something is not making sense. Or something, oh, so that person's making a mistake. That person's making mistakes because the person that they're trying to connect with is looking at them like, mm. I know you're up to something, that kind of energy. Like, hmm. And you know what? This might be done during a time, so this person might have like taken a job to work near this person who's connected to you. Because I'm also hearing that there was a job transition, or somebody, like your sister got a new job somewhere, and this person followed them and is getting a job where they worked, or they're working at. If it's a past situation where they worked, right? But like this person is trying to work around somebody that you know, okay? Hmm. Okay. Anyways, that's what I have here. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading. But you do have somebody desperate to be in your energy. The how they treated you in the past apparently doesn't seem to be a deterrent for them. Like, I mean, I'm hearing like they're still trying because it's like you're the one that got away, or and their ego's huge. So with an ego like that, I mean, who knows, right? Who knows what they think when their ego's that big? But I'm seeing this person's ego is really big, and you affected it, and that's why that person's upset. That's why they're mad. That's why they're doing all this. But they're definitely trying to get around you again. And the reason why is because you completely cut them off. You didn't want nothing to do with them. I'm hearing you didn't return their texts. You didn't call them back. You didn't call them back. You didn't return their text. You didn't do anything. Like nothing. Emails, nothing. You just like went gray rock on them. And now they're like trying to find out more information about you, and this is their way of doing it. Trying to make friends and then bring it up down the road. Ooh, you know what? This actually happened to me. I was talking to this girl for a long time, and it turns out we know the same person, but we were neighbors. We were neighbors. She was really nice. And it turned out that we knew the same person since we were kids. We both knew this one girl. And, I would have never thought in a million years, like if this person, like if my neighbor had purposely moved in just to get close to me, just to talk about that person or whatever, I would have never thought about that. You know what I mean? But we were talking, and then, it took a while, and all of a sudden, our friend that we had in common popped up into the conversation, and so it's kind of like that. So this person, this family member, they might like feel like something's up with that person, but not really put their finger on it, like what it is, right? The reason why I'm saying that is because you don't think that people would act this way or spend their time doing these kinds of things. And the whole time that this person is doing this, I want you to know they have this attitude like they don't care. You know what I mean? With that King of Cups that came out in reverse, like this person is acting like they don't care. They're acting like they have no connection to you, or no bond with you, or nothing to do with you kind of energy. But they do, okay? They do. Anyways, Aries, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna get out of this reading. Catch me in the next one. This is what's going on around you. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, an emoji, or whatever. And keep doing what you're doing because you're doing good without this person in your life. Doing a lot better than having that person around you, that's for sure. Anyways, y'all take care. Bye bye.